Hey rollers! In the past I've competed as a lightweight and a middleweight. Since my big cardio push for World Masters last year, I haven't spent much time on the treadmill, and by that I mean no time. I recently jumped into a local tournament and I registered as a heavyweight.
He got flabby.
My first opponent was a skilled brown belt named Travis. We started out with a bit of hand fighting and I managed to score a double grip on his collar. I checked his balance with a yank and then I waited for the right timing to use my grip to pull him down and forward. Unfortunately, I waited too long and he pulled me off balance and came up with a single leg. I managed to sprawl out and then tried to use all my newfound belly fat to pin him in turtle as I looked for a grip on his neck. Of course, Travis had other ideas, so he defended his neck and turned to his side to establish half guard. I spent some time trying to pass to side, but he worked to single leg X, and then when I pushed his foot off my hip, he fished it in to establish X guard. Check out my sly dog move here. He had my balance badly compromised, but I slipped my hands into a baseball grip and let him sweep me so that I could sink it in. Problem was that my hands were a mile apart, so I couldn't finish the choke. It was enough of a threat that Travis bailed on the top control, so I ended up back in his guard. Travis has long legs and a dangerous guard, so I took the chance to stand up before he could break down my posture. Here's where I made probably the biggest mistake of the match, what turned out to be a bit of a TSN turning point. See, I was getting tired, what with all the moving around and such, and I thought maybe I could fall back on a straight ankle. For some reason, I brought my left foot out and thought about my options from 50-50, which are pretty limited under IBJJF rules. Travis took advantage of my turtle-like reflexes and came to the top, where he started pouring on some pressure and making me wonder why I didn't fight through this transition. It didn't take Travis too long to advance to side control and then right to mount. I remember lying there, protecting my neck and waiting for my second wind to show up. I wasn't too amped that I was in an 8-minute match, and hearing someone say that there was 4 minutes left made me really feel my lack of cardio training. I defended Travis's attacks for another minute and turned to my side, just enough that Travis could transition to back control. I generally feel like my back defense is strong, but Travis made this position miserable. I was exhausted from defending his attacks, and he had a powerful grip on my collar across my neck, as well as a body lock across my flabby midsection. I wanted to get my back to the mat, but as I moved to my left, I was tightening the noose that he had crafted for me. I found myself waiting for him to give up on the grip and give me a chance to explode out. Instead, Travis pulled me back to the middle, which made me think that maybe I could roll to the right and put pressure on his body lock. I was hopeful that I would gain control of his right arm as well, so that I'd have a better chance in a scramble if I was able to bust free. Sadly, none of this happened. He snuck his right arm in around my neck and forced the tap. I always hate losing, but this was a tough one. I felt like I had a strong start, but that I just couldn't maintain any kind of decent pace. Having a little extra weight is great for short training rolls, but when it puts you in a heavier division and saps your cardio, it's no longer great. But hey, don't worry about me, rollers. I've adjusted my eating habits a bit, and I'm working outside a lot more now. I hope to be back to a competitive weight and have a lot more cardio for my next tournament in July. In the meantime, I'll be posting a few more videos, so be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you for watching.